Trump and MAGA panic as GOP loses grip on Senate. 90 days out, but midterms already loom. Uncertainty setting in on the party line. From the beef aisle to the ballot box, multiple headlines breaking at the same time. Let's start with the story making headlines this week. 300,000 metric tons of ground beef imported in no out-of-quota tariff for 90 days straight. Trump says prices could drop 25% from where they've been. Ranchers in cattle country reading the fine print twice. Some calling it relief, some calling it a compromise. Producers who back the administration on trade, now watching imported beef move through the market they helped remake. Posted on Truth Social, laid out in writing, framed as a bridge while American herds rebuild their size. But farm state Republicans are watching their inboxes, wondering if this move cost them support they can't afford to lose. It's beef today, it's polling tomorrow. Every headline stacking on the last. The map that looked so solid in 24 looks a little different than it did in the past. Trump and MAGA panic, GOP losing grip on the Senate, grip on the script. Every data point, every district flip, adding up to one long, uneasy trip. 90 days of ground beef, 90 days of doubt, 90 days till the base starts asking what it's about. The Senate math was supposed to favor red. Now the whispers in the party say, let's see what's ahead. Monday night in Pennsylvania, House District 12, a seat Trump carried by 18 points himself. Brandon Dukes, the Democrat, pulls off the win under 100 votes, but a win still counts as a win. Scott Timko ran a real campaign, fought for the seat, but a district that used to be automatic lost a guarantee. Local outlets call the result a genuine surprise. Another data point added to the special election files, because this isn't the first flip since 2025. Trackers show a pattern, race by race, side by side. Democrats overperforming compared to the top of the ticket. Republicans defending turf that used to need no defending, no ticket. Zoom out to the national generic ballot test. Democrats ahead by 6, maybe 8, depending who you ask. Emerson has it wide up, the RCP average confirms it too. Trump's approval sitting in the low 40s, that's the read through. Cost of living, grocery prices, national debt running high. Voters citing the economy nearly every time they're asked why. It isn't one single issue driving the shift, it's a stack of them combined, building into a headwind, drift by drift. This isn't just one Tuesday, one fluke, one outlier night. Special elections since early last year keep tilting left of the line. Seat after seat, district after district, the swing keeps showing the same direction. Enough races now that trackers call it a real, measurable trend, worth an inspection. Political strategist Jim Messina sat down for the interview. Said the environment reminds him of 2006, a wave building underneath the surface. Before it crests, before the party finds a fix. Different president, different issues, different fight, but the shape of it, he says, looks familiar tonight. And opposition energized, the majority playing defense. History doesn't repeat exactly, but the pattern makes some sense. Democratic strategists point to a map they're expanding. Districts that used to be written off now getting funding. Recruitment picking up in seats that once looked hopeless. Committees redirecting resources to races they'd normally overlook. This, they point to the fundraising numbers, point to the volunteers signing on, point to enthusiasm they say wasn't there this time of year gone. It's not just Pennsylvania fueling the optimism, it's the accumulation of results feeding the broader narrative and rhythm. On the other side, Republican officials push back on the framing, point to candidate quality, point to local factors explaining. Argue one special election result doesn't decide a November outcome. Argue turnout in off-cycle races skews toward whoever shows up, period. In some say the beef announcement was a targeted temporary measure, meant to ease grocery costs, not a long-term policy pleasure. Say the party still has time to sharpen its message and its case before voters head back to the polls and the midterms take their place. Meanwhile, the party search for one message goes on. No single line uniting them from dusk until dawn. Some point to the beef deal, some point to the poll, some point to turnout, some point to local factors and roles. polls. Consultants privately worry, publicly staying upbeat. Candidates fundraising for races that are harder now to sweep. 90 days of imported beef is a headline they didn't plan for. While a map that looked safe back in November needs defending once more. Debt levels climbing, grocery bills adding stress. Cost of living polling as the top concern, no less. It's not framed as one scandal or one single decision. It's framed as an accumulation, issue by issue, in the public's vision. Online, some long-time supporters posting their frustration, calling the beef decision a break from expectation. Others defending the move as smart short-term relief. The split itself becoming its own small story underneath. Commentators on both sides weighing in on cable and online, framing the same set of facts along a different divided line. One side calling it panic, the other calling it noise. Both agree in the next few months will make plenty of noise. Step back far enough and the story isn't really about beef alone. It's about how a single trade decision can shake a coalition to its bone. It's about how one special election in one small district can end up voted in every national headline and every predict list. Analysts caution against reading too much into any single race. A dozen local factors can shape the outcome in any single place. But when the pattern repeats across state after state, even the cautious analysts start to adjust the numbers they update. Trump and MAGA panic, GOP losing grip on the Senate, grip on the script. Beef on the shelves, votes on the slip. Pennsylvania flip, and that's not just a blip. 90 days of tariff relief, 90 days of doubt. The base asking questions, wanting answers laid out. The map that looked so certain back in 24 isn't looking quite as certain anymore. More special elections still sit on the calendar ahead. Each one another data point, another line to be read. Analysts will keep updating their maps and their models. Both parties adjusting strategy, running the numbers through their protocols. The 90-day tariff window closes before the year is out. Cattle prices, grocery prices, the ones voters talk about. Whatever happens next becomes the next chapter in this story. Building toward November, toward the fight for the majority. That's the story tonight. From beef to the ballot line, from Pennsylvania's 12th district to the polling data outside. Whether it's a full wave or just an early ripple, too soon to say. But the numbers and the nerves are shifting a little more every day. We'll keep watching the trail, keep counting the votes, keep tracking the polling, keep reading the notes. Because 90 days from now, or further down the line, this story is still developing. We'll keep you updated, one headline at a time.